Hey guys, this is Corey Green. This is week 4 of mobile user experience class, and this is the last week. And we were supposed to actually transition from our prototype to a kind of a wireframe shell of an iOS app. And so here is my application translated to iOS, and I will run you through it. It essentially runs almost exactly like my prototype, which is great. The camera function obviously doesn't work. Selection of certain elements doesn't work yet. I will be programming that into the iOS product probably within our next class. So I can't wait to really jump in on the camera, the native camera application, and integrate that with this application. So without further ado, let me show you what it goes through. So welcome to Color Your World. Sorry. Here's my little logo. Tap here to get started. Brings up this default page, and this will actually be populated by an image of your choice. I don't have a default image on there just yet, but let me go through gallery. Brings up a user-defined gallery. Back works. Go to colors. This will be dynamic. This will be when you move your finger around, it will actually change the color, and then you can use excuse me. Then you can use the selected color. You go to the camera function. It brings up a alert, and you can choose an image source. Pick from an existing photo, which brings you to this guy. Go backwards. Go back to camera. Take a new photo, and it brings up a default picture of the camera app, and then you cancel that, and theoretically it will populate this screen right here and then allow you to edit it. So that is my application. Let me talk about what went well and what didn't go so well. I'm pretty familiar with how the views work in Objective-C, so there really wasn't too much of a struggle in here. Now I haven't really programmed in about a month, so I had to refresh myself on a few things. But other than that, pretty much everything came flooding back, and it was pretty easy to pick back up. Nothing really didn't go too well. It was all fairly smooth, and yeah, what translated well from my prototype to the iOS application was pretty much everything. Since I was using a pre-existing template of the actual elements from iOS in Photoshop, it was pretty much a drag and drop deal, and I could use the same elements in Xcode, so making it look exactly like my prototype wasn't hard at all. Making it function was a little bit more difficult, but like I said before, I just needed a few refreshers on it, and it was pretty easy. Now there's a few things that I can do in Xcode that I couldn't do on my prototype that I haven't implemented yet, such as if statements, and also making the camera function actually work and pulling from that information. So I feel like I'm going to be able to explore this a lot more using Xcode rather than I did with the prototype. But the whole point behind it was usability and finding out what worked better than everything else. So that was the whole point of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my application, and I hope to see it more fleshed out within the next couple months. All right, I will be talking to you guys later. Bye.